After being cast out onto the streets, Da Vinci arrived in Milan, hoping to seek refuge with the Duke who had once praised him. To his surprise, he was immediately rejected. The Duke had previously offered Da Vinci a chance. Come and paint for me in my lab. I'll double your salary and give you your own studio. But Da Vinci didn't want to give up. He set aside his identity as a painter and claimed to be an architect. He then presented his design for a mechanical ladder intended to protect the citizens of Milan. But from the look on the Duke's face, it was clear he wasn't interested. Undeterred, Da Vinci showed him a design for a cannon tower, confidently explaining the mechanical principles behind it. Yet, the Duke only helped tidy up the sketches and handed them back to him. The Duke said, "You've no passion for war. You've ruined your reputation in Florence, and now you're trying your luck with me. Besides, I have all the defenses I need." After hearing this, Da Vinci turned and walked away, still unwilling to give up on Milan. He gathered his courage for one final attempt. Turning back, he said, "Your lordship, you're right. I don't have a passion for war, but I do have a passion for art and painting." The Duke, moved by Da Vinci's words, gave him one last chance to prove himself. He asked Da Vinci to create a statue of a horse on horseback to commemorate the brave image of his late father. The catch: he had to present a design within 7 days. Back in his workshop, Da Vinci found it difficult to begin. The city already boasted so many excellent horse statues, so his had to be something different to capture the Duke's favor. He went to the stables to observe the horses' postures, trying to feel the life in them. Suddenly, the weather changed. A few thunderclaps startled the horses, causing them to leap into the air. Back in his studio, Da Vinci began sketching the horse from memory, using his impressions of the moment. Just then, one of his apprentices came in, asking about the type of marble Da Vinci needed. But Da Vinci replied that he was going to use a completely new approach. Instead of marble, he would use wood and an iron frame for the horse's skeleton, covering it with canvas. This would reduce the weight, and once cast in bronze, the structure would be incredibly strong. Compared to traditional sculpting methods, this new bronze casting technique was far more complicated. It took them 3 days just to complete the basic form. But when Da Vinci stood at the dock and looked at the horse, he realized something was seriously wrong. The Duke had requested a statue that exuded power and bravery, but the horse he had designed appeared meek and timid. At that moment, the image of the startled horses flashed through Da Vinci's mind. He decided to scrap his previous design. This meant all the work they had done over the past few days was essentially wasted. So, they started over from scratch with a new vision for the horse. On the 7th day, Da Vinci finally completed the work. As he explained the details of the statue to the Duke abruptly interrupted him, saying, "I don't want reality. I want myths and legends." The Duke was deeply disappointed with the work. But Da Vinci, ever the optimist, quickly reassured him. "This version is simply the model. The finished version will be 8 times bigger than this one." The Duke was taken aback, intrigued. Da Vinci then asked the Duke to lie beneath the horse and look up at the sculpture. When the Duke did, he finally saw the brilliance in Da Vinci's design. Afterward, Da Vinci, still full of confidence, boasted, "When the building is finished, this statue will be the largest in all of Milan." Hearing this, the Duke burst into a smile, saying, "Make me a miracle."